Good evening. So this video is going to be a little different than the norm. Um, I just want to cover some items coming up for the F1 Clash season. For those of you who've played for a couple seasons, you know what's coming up. For those of you who may be new, if you look up here, it was CC points and now it's season score. That changed a couple days ago, and we'll go into this. So it's season 24 score. And what this is all about is those CC points that you got at the beginning of the season. Well, they are going to start tracking those here pretty soon. See if I can get up to the top of the screen here. There we go. Um, so what you want to do is most of us who've played for at least a couple seasons, we know to start kind of holding back our boost, not spending so much of the bucks, um, keeping a set amount in our coin balance, and then racing where we need to race to obtain medals. So that's kind of what's going on. Um, as it says here, the season score is going to translate into rewards for constructor points that you can exchange for the 2025 assets. Um, as you may be aware, there are a number of driver changes in the real F1, and so that will transfer over to F1 Clash. Um, there's about 11, I believe, different areas that we're scored on as players. Anywhere from if you're able to max out components, max out drivers, how many coins you have. Um, I was trying to think of some of the others. Like I said, there's about 11 of them. I thought I had mine saved from last year, um, but I couldn't find them. I thought I had some screenshots. Uh, but once they release those scores, they'll post them here in the game, the scoring sheets. And so, what you want to be aware of is after everything is scored, going into the next season, you'll be able to retain any of your bucks, the liveries you have, and your boost. But all the flag series, any leftover coins will be converted into CC points, and then everything goes back to level playing field. So when season 25 happens, you'll have all the starters for your components. All the drivers will be zeroed out. Of course, we expect a lot of changes in the drivers roster, and then your old drivers will be put into what they call the Hall of Fame. And I think I can find mine um, here in a minute. But anyhow, stay up to date. But right now, you see that I still have 75 coins. I'll wait till the very end. Uh, Probably once that scoring sheet comes out, then I'll figure out um, to go ahead and zero out those 75 coins or get close to it. And so for those of you who aren't aware on how to do the constructor championship, how to use that store, as you can see, it's series 1 through 12. Series 1 is going to have your lowest cost on components, and you can see I have some maxed out ones. But um, let's see, if let's say synergy is almost maxed out, I'll spend those coins to get it maxed out, so that will help my score. Um, and what you want is to have at least in one of the score sheets, um, they'll look at if you have all your components, if you have all your drivers. And Series 12, for example, see they're 500 versus those 5. So the higher that you have in your series, the more it costs. And so, like, there's no way I could get those two remaining levels to move Norse up to 2 because they're 500 a pop and I only have 75. And I will go over here and show you my Hall of Fame. These are the ones that I got last year. I didn't get too many, 65 out of 68, not bad. But, and then this is where they were available. And then where I got to the cars, and then 2023 season. So that's that, and then these were my medals that I got. So you'll have that for each season that you play the game. You can see everyone's Hall of Fame. You just can't use those drivers or anything anymore. They're locked. So the other thing is, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. So here's the update 45 release plan. Be aware by next Wednesday, they'll have everything rolled out, and apparently it's a pretty big update. I have no idea, but I assume it's going to be some of this rollout for the score sheet, what I'm calling the score sheets and everything, and seeing what you need to hit all your marks. But they're going to do it like they did when the new season comes out. Hopefully it'll do better than they did last go around. It was a little chaotic, but if you're on iOS, there'll be a manual update in the App Store starting on the 18th, and it rolls through the 19th. And then for Androids, they're going to be available on Monday, the 17th, and roll out through Wednesday. And of course, if you have any issues with it, say by the 20th you don't have it, I'd recommend just reaching out to Hutch, and you can just click on this join discussion. You will see a bunch out there already about the 16th or 17th going, where is it? Because they don't read everything. So anyhow, that is a couple of the big updates. I'm going to try to start putting out more of these info type videos versus just running races and the GPs. And as you can see, I did qualify for the Wings of Glory event. Got a perfect score with that +5, I think it was. So we lucked out pretty well. Had 51s across the board. And so we are ready to take on Saturday, the opening round. We got just one race, wet race. The rest are dry, so that's good. All right. Well, with a couple minutes left, let's see. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any crates. This is my setup for the new. Was it yesterday? They went to the new series 10, 11, and 12. They rotate every 2 weeks. So this is my drivers for series 11 and drivers for series 12. They look alike, but my cars are set up differently. So this is my setup for series 11 and my setup for series 12. I'm still not strong enough for Series 12 really. I mean, it's hit and miss. So unless I have just a ton of coins, I don't race a whole lot because I want to kind of keep those boosts that I have. If I had these at Series 7, um, I'd be a lot more effective. And we just had a free crate pop in, so let's see what we got there. So we got gyro, cold fusion, stabilizer. So all components. So that helped us a little bit on the gyro, and I don't think it helped anyone. I don't think we can upgrade anything. All right. So let's get it back over here to Series 11, and we'll just knock out a race. You know, my general rule is always have a crate and timing down. But that is for kind of the beginning to the middle of the season. And when it gets to this time of the season, we go to a new season, by the way. I think it's second week in May, or it could be the second week in June. I can't remember. I know it's 2 months difference, but sometime in that time frame. But it's pretty close. So you're not going to see me stacking them up like I used to. Just trying to save everything. So let's knock out a race here, and then we'll call it an evening. Now we'll be using, he's in juniors and maybe challenger. I will be using free boosts. Once again, it's that time of year in the season, that time of the season. So we're at Canada. All right, we're going to be on the wets for about 6.5 minutes. I'm going to use self-control and ballast. Let's go. Montreal's a difficult track, and then you put excuse me, put a difficult, make it more difficult by being wet. So let's see, we are currently ahead of their Lawson, and let's see if we can get around. Wow, oh, we just went yellow already. I was like, why did everything slow down all of a sudden? Is it just lagged the big time? All right, well, this is interesting. Now they're speeding up. I don't know. It could be on my end. But the game definitely did something, so a little odd. So we're in good position. Obviously, we're not going to pit. We're only on lap 2. So I'm going to go ahead and finish recharging my power unit. And I'm going to try to get 4 laps on this. Now this will change my strategy possibly a little bit, because we know we got 6 minutes worth, but going around a safety car at Montreal is not as bad as Las Vegas, but it takes a little bit of time. And obviously we're not going to be wearing out our tires as much. So I got a little slow start. That was my bad. But Verstappen should be able to get around everybody, I hope. struggling a little bit there, but he's getting cranked up. All right, Verstappen's now moved into 10th. I'm going to go ahead and put Albon into neutral. Let him kind of slowly build up his power unit. And we're forced to go back to neutral with Verstappen because he's out of power unit. I just got Verstappen upgraded yesterday, so he leveled up. But of course he needs to be the next level 2 up to be really, really effective. Alright, so we're able to make it 5 laps, which I guess the others could do as well. That's kind of bad news. And their Lawson is kicking our tail right now. So I'm not really sure what happened, then, except for they got a better restart than we did. Alright, we're all going to be racing out of the pits. Albon should be able to pass him, I would think. As soon as I get a decent power unit, I will be passing him. I'll try my best. I want to keep close to him. Verstappen's building up his power unit. If we can get just enough to get around him up here at this top turn, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. So let's see, we're not going to have enough. Maybe. It was so close. So basically I'm getting suckered into using my power unit. And this is the last lap. It doesn't look good for us. Looks like he's going to take the win. But we're going to keep trying. And they will take the win. What a bummer. Kind of surprised. Let's see. His cornering was higher. That was about it. Yeah. I think it's just we got that bad restart and he got a better one. So, all right. Well, that will take care of this video. And please like, subscribe, comment on my videos. It really helps, especially being a newer channel.